If you guys haven't seen me, I wore a dress last night, and there are lots of pictures around to prove it. If you missed the stunt show, don't miss the next stunt show. The stunt performers rocked it out. I can't keep talking up here as much as I feel like everything's my panel and I want to talk to you guys all day. There are talented other individuals in this building that need to come out and answer your questions. So move into your, look at these lines already. You guys don't even know who I'm calling, or did you read the schedule? That makes one of us. One of us looked at the schedule and knows what's going on. The other one of us stole this pad from somebody that was prepared backstage, and now he's pretending that he's doing his job correctly. Ladies and gentlemen, put your damn hands together for Tru Valentino. Bridget Regan and the lovely Angel Parker. Guys, I'm excited. This is kind of amazing, y'all. Hi. Look, you guys got big screens on the side so the people in the back can see. You're gonna have questions coming from the microphone here, this lovely line of people, and this microphone over here, this lovely line of people. Now I previewed them and I said, don't ask any non-courteous questions because I won't come out here and throw my boot at somebody. They promised me they were going to be sweet, but if they're not, tell them, save those awkward ass questions for me because I give them an awkward ass answer. You know? Guys, enjoy these folks. Y'all have a good time. I'll be back in a little bit.
Well, we're ready.
Yeah, what you got for us? What you got for us?
My name is Charlotte, and I have a question for like only two of y'all.
All right, I'll leave.
Where do y'all see the? Oh my gosh, do y'all see yourselves coming back for season 9?
Hi
guys, so that was the two of us, right? My goodness, we gotta figure out what's going on with Luna. So yeah, I can't wait.
I don't know.
He's coming back.
We don't know. I don't know, but it would be cool if I did. It would be cool.
She'll be in her ghost form. She'll be a zombie. I'm gonna haunt everybody.
Yes, as you should.
Or zombie.
Yeah.
Or she'll just show up in dreams. Like that's really like maybe could just be waking up and like nightmares. I think we should write this.
Thank y'all.
You.
Hi there, I'm Mackenzie. So my question is, you all had kind of different routes with your characters this season in comparison to old ones. For instance, the whole Luna and Gray storyline, obviously Monica with everything that happened, and then Tru coming back to help with the FBI task force. How did it feel doing these totally like different scopes in comparison to what you were used to?
Good question.
Very good question.
Are you a journalist? You could be. You know, it's always a mystery what we're going to get to do on the show. You know, sometimes it's more action, sometimes it's more comedy. You know, but it's always like really fun. And I'm always like, who am I going to get to work with? You know, because it's always ever changing. For the last season, though, it was definitely my favorite because it was. I got to go out with such a bang, and I got to do that amazing scene with Sean. Not the face. But you know, we get the scripts, and we're just as excited as y'all are because we're finding out too. You know, and it's always a mystery until you're there on the day and figuring it out. I really loved this season. I know it was a little heartbreaking, and we weren't sure what was going to happen with the hot doctor. But I got a lot of
fan feedback of wanting Luna to be back together, and I love reading that, but I also got a lot of people that are my age and in marriages and understanding that you go through seasons and you have to figure it out, and really liking how the conversations went. And so that's the writing of our show, but I really love working with Richard. We've been doing it since season 1, and so he's a great actor and a really good, fun person to work with. And so
it's hard to get any work done with Richard.
Well, he is a big loud mouth, and but to be able to do some emotional scenes with him.
Like, are we gonna do the scene?
Yeah.
Or we just gonna keep doing?
Oh no, he was on his A game.
I bet with you he was.
Oh, always.
He's misbehaving.
Well, yeah. He's fun. We're all pretty fun, but he's definitely a big booming voice, and I love working with him, so thank you. This season was my favorite.
Thank you.
I forgot what the question was.
I was asking, basically, having you be on the FBI task force for this season, how did you feel having that be different from like back a couple seasons ago when you were just Aaron at the LAPD?
Yeah, it felt different because like Aaron wasn't necessarily around like the main crew like usual, and it was interesting like being in, you know, not necessarily like FBI work, but like working with, you know, the dude who was the head of the feds. Felix, thank you so much. That was interesting, and yeah, I got to do some cool things. It's always fun when Aaron gets to wear like tactical stuff and do cool stuff. Cause they got,
I like him in his civvies too. You know?
Me?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Always has a little riz, a little style. Yeah, there's always a little.
Pants maybe always are a little bit too tight.
Always a little bit. Well, I think you asked for that. I think you have a tailor that just travels with you to make things.
Just got strong thighs. Just got strong thighs.
Hey.
Okay, well, thank you so much.
Hi. My name's Layla, and my question's for Angel. Is what storyline would you want for Waiting Luna in season 9?
Well, that's a good question. Oh, do you see this? Well, I want them to get back together, right? We're hoping that they go to their you see it. It says bring back Aaron Forsyth. Very sweet. It's a campaign. We're gonna get it. I want to go to Rookie North. I'm like, can we like show up and like maybe be on vacation and something happens in Rookie North? So I don't know. Anything that we do, I'd be so excited to be a part of it. And I love working at the hospital because I do get to have more storyline with other actors. We've never worked together.
No, we did. Remember?
Well, we did a movie together. But
we did do a movie together.
We did do a movie together.
But we had that one day when Monica, there was an attempted assassination on her life, but then she was like, no, I'm
you were
gonna get
pretending.
you.
You were in the hospital?
Yeah, and then I was like, bang, bang, and then
it's coming back to me, but it was in the hospital. I do remember.
I took him down.
Got you.
He came for me, and then I was
You
like,
handle business.
oh.
You see how that worked out for her. Yeah.
It's a great read.
We also did do a movie together. We should talk about that at some point. That was great. We should see it. I don't know if it came out, whatever happened.
We're waiting.
Something happened. Anyway, but she had her beautiful curly hair out for that. Yeah. That's worth it. Okay, who's next? Hi, is that it? Thank you. You're very sweet. Nice to meet you.
Hi, my name is Valentina, and my question is, when you were first announced on The Rookie, what was your initial reaction to finding out you got your role?
Well, my job, when I was hired for The Rookie, it was just to do one episode. Right? And, but it was, the gag was that it was Wesley's ex. And I did a movie with Sean Ashmore called Devil's Gate. Anybody? Thank you. Milo Ventimiglia, Amanda Schultz, pretty good. There's aliens, spoiler. So I text Sean, and I was like, hey friend, I want to be on your show, and I want to play your ex. And it all just worked out really serendipitously. But I only, you know, as it's progressed, I've only been like, oh, I'm in one episode. Oh, I'm in another episode. Oh, I'm in another episode. And then fast forward 4 years later, you know, so it was never like announced really for me, but I've always just been like stoked to be there.
Excuse me. If I remember correctly, I think I was like terrified. because like I had never been on like a TV show before. It's like, and also it was like a moving ship. You know, it already had, you know, established itself. It wasn't like a brand new thing. So like having to like come on board to a show that already has an established cast and they already got a rapport and I'm the new guy. And then also, you know, feeling like fans were gonna look at me like, oh, he's replacing somebody else who just left or whatever. And I believe there were some people who were mean to me at first. But I don't remember.
Who? Give me their names.
People online like, he'll never replace Jackson or whatever.
Oh,
Can you name drop?
I have no idea, I just read
Do
something.
you know their ads?
I don't.
She's ready to come for that.
Don't worry, I got your back.
Thank you. But that's not, you know, that wasn't my choice to do that. It was like, I did an audition, and they liked my audition, and I got casted. But for the most part, like, I was excited, but also terrified.
I did my audition on tape, and now we do them on tape all the time, but this is pre-COVID. And I was at a 40th birthday in New Orleans, and on the Sunday, I was like, oh my gosh, I have this audition to play the wife of Wade Gray. And I just remember doing it and kind of being like, okay, great, and getting the part and being really excited and doing another one, and then not coming back season 2, and honestly forgetting about it. Like, I think I was on another show, I don't know what happened. I was doing something else, and they
Wait, you were on season 1?
I was in season 1, but I wasn't in season 2. Yeah, I've been here from the beginning. He didn't know. I've been here since the beginning. Well, just establishing the family. Yeah, but no, if you look it up on IMDb,
I trust you. I trust you.
But season 2, I'm not there, and then season 3, I must have been working on something else, right? And so when they were getting a new black detective, Makia Cox, she got the role, but I remember being like, wait, I want to audition for that. Like there was a new role on this show that was like,
you're already on
and they
the
were
show.
like, Angel, you're already on the show. You can't now like show up as a different character as a police officer. I was like, I am? Oh, and they're like, yeah, you'll probably come back. I was like, oh, well, that would be great. And then I think from each season on, I did a few, and then it's just getting bigger and bigger as the show goes on, which is just the gift that keeps on giving, right? But I do remember.
Until it doesn't anymore.
Oh, right. See her ghost version. You're going to be haunting. Haunting this. I call it. I already call it. Yes. Or her long lost twin with dark hair. That's what I pictured. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Hi, my name is Katie, and I have a question for all of you guys. What is your favorite storyline and why?
I love Chenford big time.
I mean, I already kind of said it, but the journey with Monica's like humanity being revealed through her relationship with Wesley, I mean, how can I not say that, right? You know, it's where we got to see her vulnerability and like the smugness wear away, and we got to see underneath all that facade. So that's really been my favorite, and the journey of that relationship, it was pretty incredible.
I think I really liked Aaron's initial storyline where he was, his initial storyline where like he was trying to kind of clear his name. I thought that was pretty fun because you got to like learn his backstory and like find out who he is and then see like how much money his mom has, which was fun. You know, shooting in that big old mansion and getting to drive the Lamborghinis and stuff. So yeah, that would be my answer.
Thank you.
Hi guys, I'm Chantel. Bridget, this is for you.
Wait, where are you from?
Australia.
Aw, good on you, mate. Go on.
What did you enjoy most about stepping into your character as Monica?
I mean, there's so much. With Monica, like, you know, I don't have a lot of ways that I relate to her. I'm actually, I promise, quite different to Monica.
She's lovely and visual. Not shattering at all.
But my way in with her was through her ambition. And that was what I could relate to her through, is like that drive that she has. but I found everything about her really fun. I found the greed, the jewelry, the hair, the makeup, the clothes, the wardrobe, the fabulousness, like the unapologetically being that bitch, you know? Like
Period.
And I was like, if you can't have fun with this role, like, you're doing something wrong, you know? And I could tell that the writers loved writing her. Like, her voice was always really clear. And then they just kind of kept leaning into it more and more. And so it was a joy beginning to end.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're on.
Hi, I'm Quinn. My question is, if you could play any other character on the show, who would it be and why?
Well, I already tried to get Makia's part. And they wouldn't let me play
Does
two
Makia
parts.
know that? Does Makia know that?
Oh, probably
She
not.
does now.
Angel was coming for your job!
No. Before Makia brilliantly got this part and has played it so well, I was auditioning. We were always auditioning against each other. Like, it's a small world when you are, I'm sure every other redhead knows who you are, and other black girls like me, you know, and I was just, like, as an actor trying to get a part. And they were like, you already have a part. What part would you play?
I'm gonna come for Richard's job. I want to be in charge. I want job security. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he's going to retire over and over.
I also like Felix's job because he's a baddie, you know, and I like to machine gun out dialogue, you know, and so Felix and I have a competition of like who can talk faster, and so you know, I'd probably say one of them.
I'm racking my brain with two. Any character other than Aaron, right?
Aaron.
Yeah, maybe like a Schmitty. He can just come in and snackage and just eat and stuff, like, and kind of, what does he do? Who knows? Yeah, maybe that.
Hi guys, my name's Harper, and Bridget, this is mainly for you. Did you feel Monica deserved that ending, or did you imagine something different for her?
Do I think she deserved it?
Like, yeah.
Yeah, she did. I mean, I know. But here's the thing. We always knew the clock was ticking for Monica. You know, once she broke bad, once she went from just being a criminal defense attorney to criminal mastermind, it was like, you know, you can't play with fire that long and not get burned. You know, so I always knew, to be honest with you, I didn't think I was gonna last 4 seasons. Every time I get a script, I'm like, do I go to jail? Do I die? When do I? Yeah, exactly. And so once she escaped the prosecution with the deal that she made, with having all the classified, you know, information, then I knew prison was going to be off the table, and I was always kind of hoping for prison because you can always come back from prison.
Some of the other ones have come back.
Exactly, Oscar, hello. So
I was in jail for 2 years.
Oh.
That's how you started, right?
So I always knew it was coming, and to be honest with you, like when Alexi called me and told me he was going to give me, he called it a Viking death, you know, that it was going to be really fabulous. I really felt like it delivered. I felt like it got to give Monica the closure that she deserved, that the character, like, and I love that it explored her regret and her remorse. And to be honest, I was just
those scenes with Sean.
Ooh!
Gosh, they were beautiful.
I mean, it was worth it to die to get those scenes.
It's still really hard when you die. I didn't die on this show, not yet, please don't. But I died on other shows, and it's always, you kind of cry as the actor, right? I don't know, like when you have to go to work that day. It's always bittersweet because you love these parts. I don't want to
And the people.
You love the part, you love the people, you love the storyline, you love the job, the income, and all the things, and so it's like a bittersweet ending sometimes. But you're going to be back as it goes, so it's going to be all right.
Hi, my name is Daddy, and my question is, if the rookie wasn't set in LA, what city would you have liked it to be set?
Nashville, that'd be good. I did love our international bit in Prague, so I'd probably say let's keep going with more Euro, you know?
Yeah, is it like domestically or internationally or anywhere?
Anywhere.
Tokyo.
Good answer.
Thank you.
Hi, my name's Emma. My question is, if you could describe your character with a song, what would it be?
With the song? With a sock? Song.
I mean, isn't there like that I'm that bitch, you know, song? I mean, yeah, they know.
I don't know. Luna's got a new chapter, so Luna's very excited to be working, and so maybe it'd be like 9 to 5, like little Dolly Parton action, like on her way to work, feeling really good, and yeah, something fun. I think that Luna has always been a joyful person and always kind of supporting everyone and giving advice when she can, and but I think her having her own little life and job after her, you know, our daughter Dominique went off to college, I think it'd be 9 to 5. Like I'm working. Yeah, cute, right? Yeah.
The reason why this is so tough is because I love music, and I don't have a favorite song, but I do like a bunch of songs, so all the songs that I like that make sense for Aaron are going through my brain. And this feels like a cop-out answer, but this, my prerogative maybe, just because I was singing it, you know, I don't know.
Bobby Brown? Yes, or New Edition maybe. Was it still when he was with New Edition? Bobby? It was Bobby, thank you.
I had to learn that song. It would be this.
This is late 80s, early 90s.
Works for Monica too, actually.
We're aging.
You don't get to have my song. I don't get to have your death, and you don't get to have my song.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jackson, and my question was, Aaron, when you drove the blue Lamborghini, what was your reaction to finding out you got to drive that?
What was my reaction when I found it out?
Yeah.
Terrified. There's a running thing, I'm usually scared of a lot of things. No. Yeah, it's got a lot of power behind it. And also, you have to drive like a particular speed so that you're not going too fast or too slow because the camera. So like that was kind of difficult. And then like, I can't just like look at the, also it doesn't have like a normal speedometer. So I did not know how fast I was going or how slow I was going. So it was kind of tricky, but she purrs like a cat. That thing purrs like a cat, man.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, my name is Tegan, and based off your character's personality, what ice cream flavor would they be?
I'm just gonna pick my favorite, which is coffee ice cream. I do usually one scoop of coffee, 1 scoop of French vanilla. That's my coffee order. Ice cream order.
Double fudge. with gold flakes on top, because I'm rich.
Okay, I'm gonna say like some sort of like strawberry.
Why? Why strawberry?
Swirl, sort of hokey pokey, but also gold flaked, like rich, and like the cream is from France, and it's really expensive, you know, like a gelato.
Yeah, my chocolate's from France. No, my chocolate's from Switzerland.
No, you can't take my France.
No, I got chocolate. Swiss chocolate.
Mine's from Belgium. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, my name's Bree. My question's for Bridget. I want to know, who do you think would win in an argument between Monica and Scene Rostro?
Scene Rostro, it's the character I played on Jane the Virgin.
I knew that.
Who would win in an argument or a fist fight?
Or both.
Or Dottie.
Well, Dottie would win the physical fight. She has training, right? In an argument, I mean, Monica's a lawyer. You know, I think she could out-argue anybody, but Rose would just have her killed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It really depends on what kind of weapon we're bringing to the fight, you know? But it's a great question. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Kayla. I had a question for Bridget, but I think you answered it already. Could you just say not the face?
Not the face.
Thank you.
It's a pretty good line.
I was just saying that was a pretty brilliant line. She got some good ones, like memeable, like yeah.
Hi, my question is actually for Tru. After Aaron's day shadowing Nyla and Angela, we haven't heard him talk about going the detective route or taking the exam. So I'm wondering, do you think he'd still go for detective? And if not, where do you see him going?
Yeah, I would love for Aaron to go for detective. I would like for Aaron, if he comes back, to do more stuff like that. You know, I'd like to see him do a little bit more serious stuff. But yeah, because Aaron strikes me as a person who, when he has his mind set on it, like he goes for it and like doesn't. It's like unrelenting. So I think he probably is still trying to do that.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Dory, and I'm from Austin, Texas. And I'm actually a former police officer and K-9 handler and trainer. Hey! But now I currently run a 501c3 rescue for working dogs. So my question is really directed to Tru. So, if you had the opportunity for a K-9 unit to be introduced into your character, would your character jump on that opportunity, or would you rather stay where you are?
Yes. For me to have like a dog with me? Yeah. That'd be cool.
With your partner?
Yeah, I would love that. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So we need to get that in the...
What did you think of wasn't there a K-9 unit on Rookie before?
I thought there was...
It was like mentioned for Nolan, yeah.
It was mentioned for Nolan. Okay, but they haven't like fully done it.
Haven't done it yet. I'm waiting and I'm here.
Write it up. Write it up.
Hi, this is for Bridget. So we know you were kind of a quote-unquote bad guy in The Rookie, and then you were cast as another antagonist for 911, Moira, in season 8. Like, do you see redheads getting cast as villains a lot, or is it just you in particular?
This is a loaded question. Okay, I did not know. Okay, when I went to go to 911, I did not know what I was gonna do. I had no script. They offered me the role. They said it's 2 episodes, and the showrunner called me. He's like, I know you don't have a script yet, but I'd love you to come on board. I'm gonna write the dialogue myself. It's gonna be great. He's like, we're gonna do this whole virus thing, and I was like, okay, cool. It sounds great. You know, obviously Angela Bassett. Like, yeah. You know, you don't say no. And then there was a dummy script that didn't have Peter dying in the script. It had, I forget which character it was. Was it Robbie? Okay, thank you. And then I'm sitting on set, and most of my stuff was with Oliver, and he like comes in one day and he's like, "You're our worst villain of all time." And I was like, "Wait, what? Wait, what?" And he was like, "I can't say." And I'm like, "What? Like, what? Like, who do I kill?" And I didn't realize that I thought I was going to sort of quietly be on 911 and it wasn't going to make any noise.
Quietly anywhere, girl.
Yeah. No. But to answer your redhead question, I don't know. I don't know why I keep playing villains. I do like that villains are active characters. They're always going for something. They're always doing something. As opposed to sometimes heroes can be more passive, and that's like they're waiting for the bad guy to do something, you know? So I love playing villains for that reason. They're also really fun. Just it's fun to be bad, you know? I don't seek them out. They seek me out. And I don't know if it's a redhead thing. Should I dye my hair so I stop?
Should be a Bond villain.
Yes.
That's what. Okay. Let's write that. Let's make that happen.
Yeah. But I don't know. I just, you know, try to fill the shoes as well as I can. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Maddie, and my question is, who's your favorite character besides yourself?
On The Rookie? Oh, okay.
I like Jenna's character. I like that she ends up in a lot of places helping a lot of people. I'm like, this girl fights and
How does she get around?
how does she just really, with a full set of nails too. But she really gets to do a lot of different things and wear a lot of different hats, her character. And so yeah, also she's just fun and cool and sweet, and she's so little. Like, I'm a small person and Jenna Dewan is even tinier,
Yeah.
if that's even possible. And she gets to be a firefighter and a badass and all that stuff.
I'm gonna probably say Makia or Melissa. I love them both. I love that they get to be such strong, badass characters, but also be feminine at the same time. I love that they walk that line. I mean, Alyssa too. I mean, look, they all, like, the show has so many badass women on the show. And I find it like, you know, they're just really real, you know? They're really relatable, they're really human, and those are my favorite kind of characters. But also, I mean, Nathan, I don't know if you've heard of him.
Yeah, we could just be the rookie.
I mean, nobody does it better. He's the GOAT, you know? It's hard to pick. Oh, yeah, right there.
Favorite character other than Aaron?
Melissa.
I love that you said character and all of us said their human names. I think it's a testament to how great the people and the actors are in the show.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Allie. My question for you is, who is your favorite person to work with on set? And for Bridget, who did you wish you got to work with more?
You know, I didn't have any scenes with Eric, ever. Or like just like a little pass by thing. There's a few people that I didn't get to do anything with, like I never crossed paths with. So I was like always wanting more with them. To be honest, my boo is Felix. Like he and I are like, we're tight.
We never crossed paths.
Yeah, we did. We had that one scene around the table.
I lied.
Neither one of us remembered working with Bridget. That's terrible. Sorry, girl.
No, it was that one scene. You were gonna go undercover with the guy, you know.
The guy who I knew from prison.
Yes, you were going in, and I was like this, you know. I was bored because I was just a task force. It was one of my guys. Yeah. But yeah, I always, you know, I always wanted more with Nathan. Like every time I got to have any banter with him, it was so fun. To be honest, like there's no stinkers on the show. That's one of the things that's like, that was so hard to die on this show, because anytime you go to work with anybody, you know you're gonna have a great day. So I think that's one of the testaments to Alexi and his taste in actors, and also Nathan's leadership, you know, being the star of the show. It's just everyone's really great, and so.
We have a great boss.
Yeah.
Alexi Holly's a great boss. That helps. I would work with Richard more. I Luna forever. Like, our scenes just get better and better, and now we've known each other 8 years, and it makes it so much easier to work together. You just trust each other more. You get to do really, really good scenes, and also he's the guy, like we've all said, that's so light and joyful and has this big booming voice, and so the day is gonna be great. And that's kind of what I think you guys all see, is that we love and connect and have fun, and that's true. You can't really make that up, you know? You guys would be able to tell.
My favorite person to work with on set is whoever I'm working with on set that day.
Good answer.
Because love is a choice, and you choose to love.
It's dropping gems over here. I do remember working with you. I do remember that.
Yeah, we had one little scene.
Yeah, when you were getting your
asked me how I was.
PTSD
Yes,
kind of. Yeah, that was good. That was a good storyline.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Carrie, and my question is for Bridget. When you were done filming, did you get to bring a piece of memorabilia from the set? And if you did, what would you have taken?
You know what, I regret not, the property department on our show is incredible. Shout out. Like every time you like I would open my character's wallet, there would be like a driver's license, like Monica's driver's license, or like 3 Monica passports, you know, all with like 3 different names. And I would have loved to have, I mean, I might have to text Chris and be like, yo, hook me up. I did get a little bit of Monica wardrobe, which I was stoked about. I got a few suits and things like that. Yeah, I know, I was stoked about it.
That's great.
I know.
Wardrobe.
So I would have liked to have gotten some of her jewelry. We had a lot of like fake David Yurman, fake Cartier, or my Rolex, which we called a Folex. You know, like a lot of costume jewelry. I would have liked to have got that stuff, but you know, Monica's all about like greed and money, so it had to be on her body, showing off, you know.
Thank you very much.
Hi, my name's Tiffany. I'm really excited to see you guys. But this is for Angel and Bridget. How does it feel to be a part of a show that has highlighted the absolute badassery of women, especially for all the young girls that watch the show and look up to you guys and your characters?
Well, I have a 15-year-old daughter, and she got into the show right when I was joining the show. And I was actually just saying to these guys backstage, one of my favorite things about The Rookie is how cross-generational it is, that the audience isn't just 18 to 24-year-olds or young teens or, you know, over 60. It's like, I mean, how many people are here like with their
Mothers
mom?
and daughters, yeah.
Mothers and daughters. Like, how many, or with their sibling, or with their grandma, or, you know, like, the way that people bond over this show, and especially women, you know, okay, this right here! Yeah, and I bonded with my own daughter over the show, and she's totally got into it. So I feel like the fact that women can have these role models with Melissa, Makia, Liz, I mean, all of them. Angel, you know, we see all these women being mothers, being great partners, being professionals, being great at their job, and still showing up for their families. Like, I just think it's a fabulous show across the board in that way. But what gives me the most reward is hearing all these stories from people about how it's their show with that special person in their life, with their grandma who's maybe, you know, I've heard stories of people, you know, they were dealing with an illness and Rookie was their like happy moment of the day. Like, to me, that's like the absolute joy of this show, and that it gives people a little bit of escape, but also hope and empathy and levity in a time when it's kind of sometimes hard to be alive, you know, and Rookie can give you that little bit.
There's a lot for everyone. Yeah. I think like dad, grandpa, mom, teen can all be in the room, and if you put The Rookie on, no one's gonna leave the room. There's something for everybody, and I really love that. I have a 14-year-old daughter, and she doesn't really watch it though. I'm always like, you gotta watch. She's just now watching another show that I did that, you know, it's cool when your kids watch your show, but they kind of try to avoid it. Later.
It might be a little like strange for them, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like, I'm sure you have to, she knows because, you know, you're her mom, but you have to tell her, like, no, don't be like Monica. Don't make those choices. She's
Don't do crime, babe. It doesn't pay.
This is make
Look great when you're doing
well,
it.
It did pay for
Don't
really
do crime.
But I do think that representation, to get back to your question, I think that representation matters, and to see
we've taken it, but they love to boo the shit out of me. Breaking an old man's heart for crying out loud.
We're here for the question, I'm not stealing it, bro. Yeah. Representation matters, and to see yourself or a piece of yourself, or like how I said that I got a lot of, you know, emails and direct messages from moms and wives that were going through transitions in their lives and they really related to the storyline. That is what I think we do as actors and as artists. We reflect back what you see, what you're dealing with, what you may deal with, what you could be. Like, I don't know how many girls are with Lizette's character is like, I could be a cop one day. I don't know how many times that has happened, or, hey, my daughter just went off to college, maybe I will go get a job for myself. That is something I could do. That's why TV is so great, because you see yourselves, hopefully, if we're doing our job right, And so if girls can see themselves in a light, that we have 6, 7 women, strong women on the show, and show vulnerability. What's this? What's this? 6, 7? It's good. I mean, I do it all the time. Yes, I told you I have a 14-year-old. So yeah, we have 6, 7 women on a show that are all different backgrounds and all different ways to look for each other. That means we're doing great. So thank you for your question.
Thank you guys.
One more. We got one more. We got room. We got time. Yeah, come on.
I'm Ava, and my question is, what was your favorite scene to film?
I'm gonna have to say my last scene with Sean.
I mean, you could win an Emmy for that, girl. You were so good. It was so good, right? So good.
It was like, you know, it was a tricky one because we also had to like reset the wig every time. But like our department head of hair, like she was like with me. Like we were all doing it together. You know, I really felt the community of Rookie holding me, and like I just felt really supported by everyone, especially Sean. You know, because it was so full circle. Because the whole reason I was on the show was because of Sean and our relationship and having worked together in the past, and then for me to get to go all the way back around, you know, it was pretty magical.
I think it's season 5, our daughter got kidnapped and we had to go find her, and it was like we were lost in New York, and we filmed that downtown LA. But and in Koreatown and all these locations around LA, the Rookie's really good about real locations. Even I was like, can we go to New York? Like she went to Prague? No? Okay, never mind. But I loved being out in the city, and kind of, I just liked the shoot. You know, still each day is fun for us because it's something new and different, and I really love that up. I think it was season 5. Yeah, just fun. Felt like we were running around the streets of LA, and had a camera crew with us. It was cool.
No one's gonna remember this, but I think it was my first season, and why I like this scene. I mean, it was, we had to go down to some ship, or like it was like a boat or whatever. And why it was fun, it was because everything was like all body camera, so like the other cameras weren't really around, so you really felt immersed. And I got to shoot the gun a bunch, and run around, and I felt immersed, and I got to shoot the gun a bunch. But you also
those episodes are great when they do that. There's one every season.
But it's hard to do because if you have to have your body in the right place, or you're just gonna be filming the ground, or you're just getting your hands, so you kind of really have to like
chest down.
Sorry, excuse me. But yeah, it was one of those episodes where we were on the boat and I was shooting the gun.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. I don't mean to take them away.